Hi, everyone. Welcome to the interview today. I'm pleased to be joined by Usman Tariq. How are you today, Usman?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Really good, really good. And Usman is a fellow Canadian, such as myself, and it's always great to speak to somebody back in the homeland. How are things up in Canada? How's the weather up there?
Uh, Weather is getting better, so I'm glad we are getting out of the winter.
The winter deep freeze.
Yeah.
Cool, cool. Hey, let's just start by, just tell us a little bit about what Dental Assist does. I know this is the first interview that we've done in the dental industry, so I'm very interested in learning what you do.
Sure. So Dental Assist AI is a smart, personalized assistant for dental practices. It answers phone calls, especially after hours or during the busy time of the practice, capturing the leads, book appointments directly into the practice management systems, which dental practices are using, and even help dentists reply to patients through a mobile app. So the idea over here is it makes sure no patient is lost because of missed call.
Yeah, that's interesting because I know, the dentist that I go to, there is a receptionist, but the receptionist is also the assistant. And there are times when she'll get involved helping the dentist like with a filling or cleaning and then there's nobody at the desk. So I could see the value in that.
And especially after during the weekends,
Yep.
many people are free on the weekend, they want to book appointments. If nobody's there to take their calls, that would be definitely going to the next dental practice who gonna pick up the call, you know?
Sure, sure. So what inspired you to go down this path with dentistry?
Yeah, sure. So we created Dental Assist because many dental clinics miss important calls after hours, especially in any emergency on the patient side. When their front desk the front desk is busy, these missed calls often mean lost opportunities. We wanted to build something to help clinics, especially new patients, never miss a patient call again, you know? Secondly, the patient have many fundamental questions about the procedure, the doctor, or they have questions about the practice. Now, those questions can be answered anytime. Example, think about, oh, when I come to your practice, where I should park my car. Some questions about the procedure, like root canal going to hurt me or not, something
Right,
like
right.
this. So any questions like how dentists want to respond to them, that is something where beauty about this solution is like they can optimize it as per their dental practice, you know.
Yeah, well, I can see that. Especially, I mean, I think there's often a lot of anxiety around dentistry, right? I mean, no one likes to get their teeth filled or drilled and I've had one root canal in my life and I have to say I don't look forward to getting more of them, so hopefully I won't.
Yeah, and so here's the thing that all these anxieties which are coming in, if somebody is there to answer those questions, because what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do research on the internet,
Yeah,
finding generic questions on the internet. Rather than finding generic questions, how about if I'm gonna ask my dentist assistant 24 by 7 anytime, oh, how you guys gonna deal with this type of situation, that type of thing, you know? So
yeah.
it's like a very personalized experience on the dental practice side that needs to be set up over there. So whatever person is gonna reach out to them, they will get a proper response out of it, you know?
Excellent. Excellent. Tell us about the AI component. So, how does your AI component work? How have you integrated it into the solution?
Right. So the major part over here is like AI listen. So some AI listens to the caller's voice in the start, understand that, and replies like a human would do that. It checks the dentist calendar if somebody is trying to book an appointment and help books the right appointment. For example, they're gonna say, "Oh, I would like to book an appointment next week." So our AI component check the availability for next week directly from their calendar and book that appointment in. Another, which I was talking about, personalized experience is really enjoyable, is like as AI can memorize the practice preferences. Like, do they really want to book appointments online through this system, or they want to capture those leads in, right? So
Yeah,
think about you're getting answering calls 24 by 7, and your practices never got busy, and saving time for the front desk so they can focus on patients in the clinic. They have a lot other work to do at this stage,
yeah.
as like they have to deal with insurance and all that, a lot of stuff they have to put in, calling for the follow-up appointments and all those things. So
Excellent, excellent. So what about from just like a quality? Well, let's talk about the user experience, the patient experience. Is it a voice activated system, Usman?
yeah, so on the patient experience side, like whenever you call to dental assist, like you call, majorly you call to your dental practice, AI phone will pick up the call. AI person will gonna, I'm calling it a person. It's like a AI receptionist gonna pick
Yep.
up the call. And then you can start stating with your problem, if you're facing any problem, if you have any question. It's like a conversational AI. You can have that on a phone, which you can talk with. Another aspect over here, which we did differently as compared to our other competitors around, is like we also gave same bot on a website of the practice too.
Mm,
So they can just copy 2 line of codes from us and put it on their website, and all that experience come to their website now.
yep.
So they can ask all the personalized questions. They can book appointments by chatting with a bot.
Yep.
So it's like another aspect over here. And the third component is like once you connect with the dental practice, like you contacted the dental practice, now dentists can anonymously talk to their patients like, oh, I'm from this dental practice, you reached out to us. So we can pick up all these opportunities right away. That's the idea, you know. We should, so here is the deal, like it's like improving the personal patient experience.
Yep.
It's optimizing the dental practice process. So they should not be keep waiting for their appointments all the time, you know. So
Yep.
it's
Yep.
coming in automatically.
Cool. Cool. What about from a quality control standpoint? How do you ensure that the AI is whatever telling the patient or the person on the other end of the phone the right thing? What have you done there, Usman? How does that work?
Yeah, so what we did differently here is like we have a knowledge-based system which we developed inside for every, and that knowledge-based system is very much personalized to every dental practice. So dental practice can go in, look into the default answers, all the possible questions and answers people gonna ask them. They review those questions and answers. They can change it if they want. For example, they're gonna say, if somebody gonna ask about the pricing, what we should respond about, right? So they can tell them a generic knowledge base, like if somebody asks, oh, what is the cost of this and that? So we can tell that. If somebody asks for the uh, price, don't tell the price, right? So that is the one aspect.
Yep.
Second thing is like there are different categories. We categorize the whole knowledge base in different categories, like procedure related questions or payment related questions, or insurance related questions. All should be answered through that area, you know.
Yep. Yep. And I guess if it doesn't know the answer, then you could tell it the AI to say, "I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for that. Let's call back," or
Right.
something. Is that?
Yes, exactly. That is exactly how it's working. Is like our idea over here is like answering whatever questions you have. Otherwise, you're gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna give you a call back," you know. And the callback process is almost same for everything. Is like capturing their information. That's the idea here, right?
Yep.
Capturing that information and pass it right away to the a dental practice, phone number. We also have a SMS system, which we set up with that
Hmm.
too. So that's like a complete use cases like happening here.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So I imagine, issues like HIPAA compliance and data security must come up with your potential customers. Tell us how you address those.
Yeah. So in this case, we are not keeping any health record or anything like that
Yeah.
technically. But even then, because we would like to position ourselves as a, security point of view, we covered up all the aspects of HIPAA, uh, like protect patient information, whatever they are telling to us, make sure the system keeps all patient information data safe, include encrypted data using secure servers. So all those things are all also done following privacy rules strictly, like also which level of accesses needs to be given to which people. We also develop that system in it. Also, you can onboard multiple, uh, many of the dental practices have multiple locations.
Yep.
So we also covered that aspect too. Every location have their own manager who's working over there. We also covered that part too. And other than that, we just not finished with HIPAA. We also implemented PHIPAA, which is Ontario standard,
Hmm.
which is much what I call it like a bit extra complexity
Yeah. Yeah.
to finish that part too. So we also covered that Ontario-based standard too, PHIPAA.
Interesting.
It needs a lot of extra documentation, like your team needs to be trained and all those documents which needs to put together. We also implemented that aspect too.
Cool, cool. So what about, again, so you're going into a dental practice and you're implementing this. What about from the dentist standpoint and I guess maybe the office manager? I mean, my sort of, maybe this is an overgeneralization is that they're great at dentistry, but maybe technology isn't their strength. Tell me a little bit about how you actually work with, the users and making sure that whatever, like they know how the system works and all of that.
Right. So the most important thing what we are telling them is like the value of dental assist in simple terms. It helps clinics stop losing patients from missed calls.
Yeah.
So we give clinic a free trial and focused on showing real results to them.
Mm,
And what we learned, first of all, these type of technologies are new in the industry, especially in the dental industry. Even all other industries are seeing these type of technologies first time, like due to a lot of AI happening around. So it's like so much education that could be needed. That is what we are working on, is like educating people. And then dentists want to see clear benefits quickly. So another big aspect over here is trust.
mm, yeah.
They must know the AI won't make mistakes,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, but they have to experience it down the road, which some people in any industry are risk takers. They can just go in and try things out. So we are onboarding those type of uh, practices, and so another aspect over here, we made our setup super simple and quick. We can get one practice up and running like just in 10 to 15 minutes. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
that's like super simple process. That is what we worked so hard on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fascinating. So you're able to run then like a proof of concept and create a business case for the dentist. Is that part of the?
Right. So what I'm doing is like
Hmm.
just going ahead, like before visiting to any dental practice which I have an appointment with, I try to set up the whole infrastructure before going there. So they understand how simple is to set that up, right? So that
Right.
is doing something extra.
Cool. Great. And so tell us a little bit about your product roadmap. I mean, obviously you cover some of the key bases, but where else does it go from here?
Right. So in my product roadmap, the biggest aspect which I'm working is like languages,
Hmm.
because many of the dental practices, whenever you call, they are specialized in, some community oriented
Yep.
people are there. if I go to some clinic, I prefer somebody speak my language, right?
Yep.
So that is the one aspect. We are bringing almost 20 languages
Right.
uh, in, like especially the French, as we are in Canada. We already did Spanish for US, and English is like the default one. But there are many other languages which we are bringing in. But in future, we would like to see ourselves as like a full, what is that called? It is becoming the primary tool for how dental clinics talk to patients, right?
Yep.
So help with payments, reach out to the current customers for appointments, like a lot of things that needs to be done. On the assistant side is like reaching out to the customers all the time, you know. So there are other systems who are sending SMS messages, things like that. So we are like outreach service as a phone calls based system that is like coming next. And then yeah, so these are a few things like our AI assistant are available on phone, SMS, and web right now. Another thing which I would like to bring some more contact medium like WhatsApp. If
Hmm.
not, we contact through WhatsApp, same system will work, emails, and any other popular system which is like localized to any country, you know.
Right. Cool. Cool. And did you get outside funding for this?
Up to this stage, we are like self-funded everything.
Yep.
But as we are in a validation stage, we will bring investor to help us grow faster soon. We are looking for industry leaders as investors that will help us grow our company faster and hire the right people to improve the product, you know.
Yep. Yep. And how do you go to market? How do you get you're in the the early stages here, but how have you gotten your customers so far?
Yeah, so that's like uh, initially like we one of our advisor is like in a dental industry, so we got some referrals from him. But I like to work on the ground level, like to be many people don't do that, like
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, because as a startup we don't have funding just to uh, invest on paid advertisements and all
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
So my approach is like going dentist to dentist, the first thing. That is what I tried, and it's like really working out,
Well,
uh, especially the learning aspect of it. So
sure.
education is gonna another big aspect. We're gonna have 2 to 3 trade shows which are planned for this year.
Yep.
So we are gonna do a lot of work on them. We are working on those. Uh, Other than that, we are also building strategic connections with the people who are already selling in that industry.
Yep.
So we are reaching out to them and trying to find out the ways how we can partner up with them, you know. So we are getting a reasonable traction on that side, which is I'm pretty
Great.
confident. Like in the next few months, we would be able to bring a lot of practices on our platform, you know.
Excellent. Excellent. What's been your most significant challenge to this date?
Yeah. So okay, so biggest challenge I think I feel is like there are so many companies who are trying to build something similar.
Ah.
And this market is like extremely fast. There's no leader in that industry, I can call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
They're almost on the same level. They are facing almost the same challenges what we are facing, education and reaching out and all those things. So I can call it like these are all the challenges which we are trying to figure that out. But having good strategic partners, I think we could resolve it very quickly, you know.
Yep. Yep. This has been a great interview, Usman. I really appreciate everything. Just one last question here. What maybe two or three pieces of advice might you share with other healthcare AI entrepreneurs that are whatever, maybe not in your industry, obviously, but trying to do something amazing with AI in healthcare?
Sure. What I'm gonna call it, like start by solving a real problem. Make sure your product's in secure, and follow privacy laws. That's extremely important in healthcare. Work closely with your customers to understand their needs, like just not start building the product right away, just understand the customer and then build it. Then I'm going to say use AI to help humans, not to replace them. So
Mhm.
that is like a very important aspect here.
Excellent. Well, this has been just a terrific interview. I really appreciate all the wisdom that you shared, and congratulations on your progress to this point. And I wish you all the best going forward.
Oh, so nice of you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
My pleasure.